An apparently stormy relationship has a Democratic Tucson state lawmaker in so much trouble that his own Democratic colleagues want him to resign. A woman filed for a court order to protect her from State Representative Daniel Patterson, and now there is a formal House ethics complaint that could force him from office. Not in your sides, Craig Smith has been looking into this story. He is in the newsroom with the latest.
Guy, the claims against Daniel Patterson are just that, claims, but his fellow lawmakers from his own party say they are enough of a distraction that he should resign, and if he will not, they'll force him out.
Today, Arizona voters are heading to the polls. Registered Republican and Green Party members are choosing their candidate for the presidential election. We went to find out just how many Pima County voters have turned out.
Brad, how has the voter turnout been?
Now, basically what we can tell you at this point is that a woman known to Daniel Patterson filed an order of protection claiming that he had abused her physically in an incident last Friday, and before that had threatened her with violence verbally. So now, because of that and because of the feeling that that is a distraction to his work in the legislature, let's go ahead and go to a taped story right now to tell you a little more. We went to Daniel Patterson's house to hear his side of the case and tried several times to reach him by phone. While getting an order of protection, the woman claims in November, Patterson threatened to have his militia kill her. The complaint goes on to say last Friday, Patterson stole her keys and jerked her out of her car. Now the executive director for the state Democratic Party says Patterson should go so the distraction will stop. Is it important at this stage to you that these are allegations, that no one has really decided what's proven?
Representative Patterson will move through the process of going through the court and addressing these allegations, and he has every right to do so. However, these distractions that have occurred continue to take away from, I think, the important business of being a member of the legislature.
When Republican State Senator Scott Bungard was accused of abusing his girlfriend, he resigned as the ethics hearing on him was underway. In Patterson's case, lawmakers know his ex-wife leveled domestic violence claims against him as part of their divorce. And Patterson has shown flashes of temper as a lawmaker. 2 years ago, he was removed from a committee after arguing with then State Senator Russell Pierce, then stomping out. House Minority Leader Chad Campbell suggested Patterson's problems are more than domestic.
There's been ongoing issues, and again, there's no need to dwell on them. I think we just need to move forward, and I think Mr. Patterson needs to move forward.
Patterson's Twitter page blames the claims on a person with what he calls mental health troubles and a violent criminal history. He says he will not resign. Now, Daniel Patterson called back just a few minutes before airtime tonight. He apologized for not having the ability to call us any sooner. He says he is no threat to anyone, and he was the one who called police to his house to deal with what he regards as threats from the woman who filed that order of protection against him. Now, we did search for any evidence the woman making those claims really does have a criminal history. We found nothing to confirm that in state and local databases we are able to access. Patterson, however, says her record is from out of state, and we expect to hear more from him in our 10 o'clock show.
Now, with Democrats so outnumbered in the legislature right now, can they afford to lose another one of their members?
Well, I asked the minority leader that, and he's confident if Patterson is forced out, another Democrat could be appointed quite quickly.
Thank you, Craig.